Hey, it's Kitchen Witch 843. I am going to do a spread from Sasha Grimm's 365 Days of Tarot on what was supposed to be my day off, but wasn't. But it worked out okay anyway, because the person that has been just driving me absolutely insane at work was going to be let go. And I hate to make light of somebody else's unfortunate circumstances, but they should have seen us coming a mile away. In fact, this could have been a setup. You know, I look less like a jerk if you fire me than if I quit, kind of deal. I don't know. This actually should have happened months ago. Okay, so, but anyway, I did my best to keep the train on its tracks, and they just completely refused. Yeah, you can't teach some people anything. Some people are just completely irrational. I know I'm completely irrational most of the time. But, yeah. So I did what I could, and I'm satisfied that I did what I could. So, there's that. So, I'm using the Before Tarot deck, and I'm going to be doing the Embrace Your Darkside spread for the fire sign. So, Aries, Sagittarius, and... Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Sorry, in the correct order. Alright, so... I like these fun spreads. So, what part of myself am I afraid of the world? Am I afraid the world will see? So this is kind of like a shadow spread. Okay, so we'll start with, Ace of Wands. Sorry, try to edit that out. Okay, what part of myself am I afraid to see? The Star. How do I respond to this fear? King of Pentacles. What walls do I create? Four of Cups. What part of myself feels dangerous? Seven of Cups. Do I command my sexual power? Three of Swords. Can I express love toward those dark parts of my psyche? Three of Pentacles. Can I accept and protect my darkness without allowing it to hurt others? The Hierophant. Who is my doppelganger? Four of Swords. Okay, so let's clarify the Ace of Wands as what part of myself am I afraid the world will see? So you got Five of Cups. So new life and mourning. I think you're afraid of the world seeing that you're trying to start a new life, and you've maybe had some setbacks, but you're kind of like faking it to make it. Clarify the Star as what part of myself am I afraid to see? We got the Fool. So we got hope, and we have leap of faith. Clarify the Fool. And then we have Three of Cups. So celebration. So what part of myself am I afraid to see? Honestly, it looks like you're afraid of your own freaking optimism. You try to rein that shit in. Okay, clarify the King of Pentacles as how do I respond to this fear? So that would be rational advice, and it is Seven of Pentacles. A lot of pentacles in this reading. No, not overtly so. Okay, so rational advice and sowing seeds. So how do I respond to this fear? Rational advice, and I think you're ignoring the good advice and sowing fear, sowing seeds of discouragement, disillusionment, whatever you want to say. Because seven of Pentacles is reaping what you is slow and steady growth. So it's like reaping what close is it like slow and steady growth and taking stock, assessing the situation. So how do I respond to this fear? You're asking for advice. That's what it is. You're asking for advice from the King of Pentacles who gives sound advice. So you're asking the right people for advice. Alright, right on. Moving right along. So, what walls do I create? So, this before deck, it has him drinking from the cup. You know, in the other decks, you see 3 of the cups on the ground, and he's kind of ignoring the 4th cup. So, I think you're drinking it in. You are creating as many walls as possible. You are not going to be satisfied until you create all the walls. So, next is what part of myself feels dangerous. So, another, difference from the before deck. So, in the other decks, in the regular tarot, Rider-Waite, all these are full of something. So, as far as this card goes, I mean, I think you're afraid of your options. I think you're afraid of your emptiness, potentially. Because this card usually is options, choices, confusion, but all these cups are empty. So, if we go straight on what we see in this card, I think you're afraid of your emptiness. You don't want to see it. Okay. So, how do I command my sexual prowess? Okay, so regular Rider-Waite, the swords are in the heart. So that's necessary cutting. So this is the necessary cutting hasn't happened yet, but the potential is there. Okay, so as far as Rider-Waite that goes, when you do readings, it tells you the potential outcomes if you stay on your path. So this deck is like one moment before that potential that the Rider-Waite is speaking about. So, sometimes I feel called to, like, interpret the cards as Rider-Waite cards because they are so similar, and it's hard to deviate from it. A second before, big deal. Like, as far as this card goes, a second before, all they did was add butterflies. So, it's like, how is that so much different? So, like, cards like this, I'm not really, like, deviating too much from the traditional. But then, like, cards like this and cards like this, you kind of have to. So, but I'm just kind of, like, going where the story is headed. So, anyway. Alright, sorry. Can I express my love towards those dark parts of my psyche? 3 of Pentacles. Collaboration and cooperation. Yes. Yes, you can. Okay, so can I accept and protect my darkness without allowing it to hurt others? So the Hierophant, which is tradition, organization. I see this as like the Big Brother card, like the government card. So let's clarify that real quick. Clarify the Hierophant. And we get the 4 of Wands. So this is the moment before the girls show up and start dancing on the poles. So I mean, the traditional, like, card meaning is, well-deserved rest. So when most of us meet our soulmates, we expect a well-deserved rest, but it doesn't always end up that way. So anyway, this is clarifying the Hierophant. So I think you need to rest in tradition. As far as, there's probably a better way to phrase that. To rest in tradition, to rest in like a structure, like a regiment, I guess, would be the best way to accept and protect your dark side. And who is my doppelganger? 4 of Swords is your doppelganger. So this card means rest. So I guess your doppelganger is somebody who is well rested and content enough to sleep under 3 swords. I don't know. So anyway, Aries, that is your Embrace Your Dark Side spread. Okay? So may the force be with you. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you all. I was pumping out lots of videos last month, and work just caught up with me, and I'm going to slow down a little bit, but I'm going to try to get out as many as I can and keep them interesting. And not necessarily do just readings from the book, but readings from the book just keep me motivated, keep me going, keep me creative. So anyway, thank you very much. Have a good one. Bye.